Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Palms are sweating. It's can't exactly say cool, but it's really windy. Sustained winds have been over 20 miles per hour with some gusts to over 30, and actually feels pretty good. Been in the mid 80s today. Won't say low humidity, but lower. Actually, like I said, feels really good. Humidity dew point is in the mid 60s, which after an entire summer of mid 70s to pushing 80, this is a welcome relief in humidity. And first sign of fall, appropriately on the last day of summer, which usually means absolutely nothing down here, as we don't usually get our first taste of fall until mid-October. But while this really isn't a real fall like air mass, it is a lot cooler than what we've been having. And although the high did make it up to 90 in Tampa, but just having a little bit lower humidity makes all the difference. And of course, right now the sun's starting to go down, so the temperatures start dropping. Next 3 or 4 days gonna be dry, no rain. Then toward Friday and the weekend it's gonna be pretty wet, as we got some tropical moisture heading up. It's actually down around Miami. The rain's low pressure with the rain, and it's going south towards Cuba, and eventually it's going to start making its way back up this way. That's why it's going to take so long to get to us. Usually if it was moving our way, we'd probably have rain tomorrow or tonight, but come on, Shadow. Yeah, usually we'd have rain tonight in this case, but it's going to hold off until the weekend, Friday and Saturday. These were little baby ducklings back during this winter. Now they're full-grown family. Don't know if you can see them, but over there. Come on, Shadow. Shadow, let's go. Yesterday I didn't get them out for a walk because just when I was about ready to take them out, it started raining. Wasn't that much of a rainstorm, but just enough at the wrong time where I didn't get them out. But I just went out on my little mobility scooter there to get the mail that I use, and it was really nice then, so I decided it's time to take him out and get back and think about what's for supper. And problem is, I've been getting fatter and fatter. Of course, not going out for the walks hasn't helped, but I haven't been too good about eating either, to be honest. Still way too many desserts and way too many bad stuff. Way too much bad stuff. Like yesterday, I had a great big burger from Bob Evans burger, fries. I did get some broccoli, so at least that was a little bit of a healthy content. But between the fries, a burger, and a peanut butter pie that I had, well, I guess also drinking the booze hasn't helped either. I've been, I wouldn't say hitting it hard, but every day, every other day I've been having a drink, which is nothing wrong with, I don't think. It's just not the healthiest thing in the world to do. Oh, they're building something there. I don't know what it is, but they got something building. Still got a dirt pile there. Blocks in the dumpster back there. Wonder what it is. Shadow. We're at the dog park. So this boy can do his thing. I just had the lawn care people, actually ones I'm going to be getting rid of pretty soon. They spray fertilizer and buck juice on the grass, so he can't go out for, I think it's two hours after they come. So take him out here so he can do his thing. So I've been thinking of something to do on this channel, which I've been thinking of forever, seems like. Now that I got my desktop computer back, I can start thinking of doing something that maybe I can edit with and whatnot. So I'm thinking of, I think I told people before that I'm in at our church, Men's Holy League, and what we're doing is going through the Catechism of St. Pius X, and actually they've been going through it. I learned last time I was there, they told me that they've been going through this since for at least 4 years now, because they started during the run-up to the 2016 election, and of course now it's the lead up to the 2020 election. And what ends up happening, and the reason it takes so long to get through it, is, well, we'll read, you know, the format is questions and answer thing, going through the teachings of the church and 10 Commandments and everything. And so pretty much on every question there ends up, you know, the priest leads the discussion and reads the question and gives the answer, and a lot of times he interjects, stuff, relating to the relevant discussion, and then people ask questions, we end up having discussions, so we could spend a half hour to an hour just on one question. Like last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, it was pretty straightforward, so there wasn't many questions from the audience, so to speak. So we went through a few questions relatively quickly, but other times we'll, like I said, spend half hour, 45 minutes to an hour on one question, and that's how it can get a little bit long-winded and take so long to get through the questions and answers. It takes 4 years to write the book. We're coming toward the end of it, which is good. But gave me an idea. I mean, the Catechism book is an excellent book, and I think it was one of the first times that I went to the meetings, Holy League meetings. Our priest said that if everybody in the world read the book and understood the book, the Catechism, there would be nobody that wasn't a Catholic. There would be no non-Catholics. And maybe that's wishful thinking, but he does have a point. Because I've found it very informative. And so I'm thinking I probably won't be every day, but maybe on my channel, go through the book. And of course, I'm not a priest. I don't have a degree in philosophy or religion or anything like that. But I am a lifelong Catholic that I'd like to think is pretty familiar with teachings of the Church. And so I'm thinking of, going through the book, because I got a copy of it, both print version and online version. So obviously I wouldn't have a question and answer session, but if anybody did have any questions, I would be happy to answer them in the comments. And I could do that okay. And anything I didn't know, I could either look up or try to find the answer to, but I think it would be a good thing to do. Maybe get some more interest in the channel. I've been reading, you need to hear me because it's really windy out here. You can see the lake has some ripples on it. Not quite whitecaps, but close. Here's my family of ducks. No alligators, so that's good since I'm here with him. But I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe even this evening I'll go out back, or even in my little chapel room that I have, and do a couple questions, start off, see how it goes. He's snooping around. I'll let him snoop for a little while since he hasn't been out for a while. Now you stay over here and alright, Shadow. You don't have to stop at every pole. So I'll continue doing that. Sounds pretty interesting to me. Hope it is anybody that might be watching. Well, I get the feeling sometimes that Jason's the one that watches this channel, but it's alright. Let's see, 114 subscribers or something. I just got another subscriber. Something I watch Dan Bongino's show sometimes on the internet. His little podcast that he does. And I don't usually sit and watch a whole video for an hour. He said something today that was pretty innocent sounding. He was talking about being prepared for chaos that was about to come, and being able to defend yourself and have food and guns and ammo and stuff. And he said we need to be self-reliant. I think that was the word, either self-sufficient. I think he said self-reliant. And that got me to thinking. I know what he was saying, and pretty much agree with what he's saying. Like, be prepared for when stuff hits the fan. And he's right. But come on, Shadow. We're never going to be self-reliant. We need to be God-reliant. And that's the only way we're going to survive. And priest, I can't remember his name right now, but I'll the comments on the video. Out against the cowardly bishops and the pedophile priests, bishops, and cardinals, and the hierarchy of the church that's to this day covering it up. And he just goes on and he was taking aim at the hierarchy closing all the churches because of COVID. And some of the points he was making, or one of the points, was that death doesn't matter. We shouldn't fear death. If we fear death, we got a problem. Because we die, hopefully we'll die in a state of grace. Our destination is which is going to be so much greater than what we have here. But of course, to the Democrat Party and Hollywood types, this is all they have, because they're a godless people. And that's why they don't consider anything other than what feels good here on earth. But what feels good here on earth isn't what's going to get us to kingdom of heaven, which is where we ultimately want to go. At least I want to go. There's one either a priest or a bishop, I forgot where it was, nobody goes there. Not only do I feel bad for that poor soul that has that for his teaching, but I feel bad for the people that go to his church. The souls that he's leading back to hell. One of the best videos, well, not the best, I mean they're all good, but one video that I really like is it says you can't be a Catholic and Democrat. And basically what he's saying is the Democrats are the party of death, the Catholic party, and all their teachings go against the teachings of Christ. All their agenda goes against the teachings of Christ. And there's no question that's true. And he said, you know how many, he's looked at the polls and everything, and he said, you want to know how many people, how many Catholics voted for Obama? That's how he said it, Obama. You know how many Catholics voted for Obama? 0. Because you can't vote for a Democrat, and the same thing could go last year to Hillary. But you can't vote for any Democrat. Let's go. Come on. We're almost home. Can't vote for any Democrat and be a Catholic or any kind of Christian, really. Since I will say that, in truth, Catholics are the real Christians. People might not agree, and that's fine. But that's what I say. And anyway, so like I said, I'll post the link to his page, so maybe even the video I'm telling you about can't be Catholic and vote for Democrats. That's a good video, and it's short, it's about 10 minutes, so that's pretty decent. And since I'm home, I will end this, and maybe I'll be on later tonight with that video of the catechism. With that said, good night, God bless you, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one, bye.